till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase.
What's up, my Taylor family? So today we are back and we are doing another sleigh on one of my muses that I just, added to my muse collection. That sounds so funny. But I'm just starting off by moisturizing and priming her with the Clinique in the Huda Beauty. And now I'm taking Tarte concealer. I always use Tarte concealer when I'm doing makeup on my models. And I use the colors. I'm using honey and warm sand mixed for her foundation color with my Morphe E49 brush. Her face is very pink and her body has more of a yellow. She's kind of has a pink undertone, but her body has more of a yellow undertone. And so I just neutralized her face. And then I went into chestnut and I used this color to contour her. I'm just using the back of my brushes and adding some dots. So I don't know, I just thought it was different. Don't mind me, y'all. But I'm just using dots and I'm applying it where her contour goes, and I'm gonna go ahead and blend that all out with my Morphe brush as well.
Melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go.
So once I was done with the contour, I went ahead and I blended that foundation color back out again, and then I went into, I believe I went into warm sand and honey, and I put that under her eyes as for her concealer, and I just put it, everywhere I conceal, on her forehead, nose, lip, chin. Just my typical spots, you guys. Nothing's new today. Same thing, and I went ahead and I carved out her contour all the way down to her mouth, and so it could chisel and snatch that face, and I just blended it down. And you guys are gonna see what I do in a minute to blend it all together.
And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go.
So I took my Real Technique brush. Also, what I used to apply the concealer was the E30 brush by Morphe. But I took my Real Technique brush, and you guys can see I'm going on that harsh line and just blending that that concealer and that contour shade together. Never leave it harsh. So I went back into to a clean brush and I just blended it out until it was to my desired likeness. Honestly, that's all I did. So it didn't just look like, you don't want it to look like drag queen, because I know they do that really harsh contour. You don't want it to look like that. You want it to be really soft. And as you can see, that line is really soft now. And then I just went over it with my foundation brush like normal. So now I'm just taking that same chestnut color and I'm taking it on the sides of her nose. I'm blending it into her brows like I always do. Just because it's a different person don't mean I'm doing anything less when it comes to the nose contour. And then we're going to go ahead and blend that out. This is the Morphe E30 brush. I don't remember, but I will leave it in the description box down below. Because I don't believe it's the E30 brush, but I will leave it in the description box down below. So now I'm taking my banana powder and I'm just using this to set her under eye. I could have went in with some translucent, but I wanted to give her more of a yellow tone. If you don't want to give a yellow tone, just use translucent powder. Honestly, it's just gonna uh, just pick up the color that's under, like the concealer color underneath. I did not realize that my husband added so much of the skin in here, y'all. So there's not much for me to talk about today. With that, I'm just taking my Morphe Dark Deep color with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Powder in the color Dark Deep and my Morphe brush, contour brush. And I'm just going ahead and bronzing her up real nice and, bronzy. I'm obsessed with the bronzed look. Maybe it'll pass, but right now, it's just my end thing, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm using my Berry Adore Blush Trio, and I'm just tapping that blush on with the Morphe brush. I'll list all the Morphe brushes down below because I can't think of them all at the top of my head, and my house is pretty loud, so I'm in my room in my quiet place, doing this video. So I was using a Becca highlight, but it just was not working. So I went ahead and I pulled out my Juvia's Place highlighters, and this highlighter was just really perfect for her skin tone. I'm using a 514 brush by Morphe, and I'm using my Nefertiti highlighter just to give her that nice popping highlight. This was actually beautiful on her skin, y'all. I think I would use this for my lighter clients from now on, even probably like my brown skin to chocolate clients as well. I mean, not clients because I don't take clients. I don't take clients, y'all, but my models. Let me say. Now I'm just taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Ebony Dip Brow with her 7B brush, and I'm lightly just going over her brows and outlining, and then I'm gonna fill them in real light, y'all. Her brows shape is so beautiful. I was so happy to actually do her brows for the first time. I was so happy. I'm doing really light hair-like strokes in her brows to give it that natural soft look because she is light skinned and I don't want her brows being too dark. I'm using my MAC 252S brush, and I'm just taking that same warm sand to conceal her brows, and I'm gonna go ahead and blend that out so we can proceed with, starting her eyeshadow. So I'm using Huda Beauty products. I'm using her Bubblegum and Silk Bomber matte and metallic liquid eyeshadow, and I'm using her nude. So I'm taking the matte color first because once you blend it out, it do become very light, like and sheer, like a transition color. So it was actually perfect. And I blended that into her crease. And as I was blending up, it just like, you could see how it got like really light and it started to you know, fade out. It was just perfect. I was like, okay, I really like this, y'all. I really like this, but it was a little too light. So I went back, and you can build it. Like most of the time I just see people use it once. You can actually build on top of this and make it more pigmented and deeper and darker as much as you need it to be. But after I was done blending that all out, I went into her nude palette because it had this perfect freaking purple that matched that in the color Love Bite. You see that? And I blended it into that purple, and it was so freaking pretty. So now I'm just going into the Infatuated glitter, and I'm just tapping that right on top. It was just really, really, really good, honestly. I just fell in love with that. It was this palette is honestly really pretty. I think I'll use it on clients more. Not clients. I don't know why I keep saying that. My models more. Because I won't really wear colors like this, but I can use it on, you know, my models. This is the MAC crayon eyeliner. It's not eyeliner. It's called their crayon. And it's black. It's really good. Her liner was so freaking pigmented, and it dries so matte, and it won't crack. Y'all, I recommend y'all go pick it up. Like go snatch you one from the MAC store. Snatch it up, sis, and then walk away. You know, snatch it, walk away. Snatch it, walk away. I'm just going back underneath her eye with the same exact colors that I used on the top, just to blend it out and, you know, smoke it out a little bit underneath her eye. I'm just putting my Wild Thoughts lashes on her because why not? Why not? They like lit. Woo, look at them lashes. A lot of y'all be like, they're too big. But every time I put them on somebody, they freaking fall in love. No matter how small their eyes are, because they're very light. You can barely feel them. And they're lighter than a lot of these lashes that you purchase from the stores that are like, you know, $5. They're just as light as those thin lashes, and they're a lot fuller. So they're just really good. I think I put the nude liquid eyeshadow from Huda Beauty in her waterline. Yeah, that's exactly what I did. The nude one that she has, I put it in the waterline. Right now, I'm just using a lip pencil that came in my, I don't know, that subscription box every month. I don't remember the company. But and I just went ahead and put glitter on top. I mean, nude on gloss on top of it anyways, because I didn't really like the pencil. It was very hard and chalky, so I'm not going to recommend it. But I went ahead and put nude gloss right on top of it anyways. Okay? Look at that. Look at that. Face is slate. Okay? Ooh, look at her. Go ahead, girl. Work it then. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Comment down below and let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, and subscribe. I love y'all, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. I'll see y'all later. Bye.